morning and welcome aboard the Red Cloud. How are we all doing down here today? Good. All right, you guys up on the top deck want to give me a nice tap with your feet up there? Let me know how we're doing up top. All right, that sounds pretty good. Well, my name is Anna. I will be your tour guide out here today. But today we will be going on about a 2-hour, 10-mile round trip on the beautiful upper dells of the Wisconsin River. Now on our trip here today, we will have 2 shore landings, the first at the Witch's Gulch and the second at the world-famous Stand Rock. Kilbourne Dam, that was just back by where you guys got on the boat today. The Kilbourne Dam here in the Wisconsin Dells was built back there in 1909. Now, when it first went online in 1909, they didn't have a whole lot of use for all of that power here in the relative wilderness at the time, so they actually run higher than High Rock at 75 feet tall, and together these 2 formations make up what we call the jaws of the upper dells. Now, this does also mark the deepest point along the entire Wisconsin River. Underneath us through here, it is 110 feet deep. All right, well, like I just previously mentioned back there, we are beginning to make our way through a section of the river known as the Narrows. Now, this area was known by Native Americans as the place where the river ran on its edge, as it is about twice as deep through here as it is wide. And while before Wisconsin was known for all those fun things that you guys probably know it for now, like brats, beer, the Green Bay Packers, and, well, of course, our cheese, we were actually known for our lumber industry. So we would have lumber raftsmen. They would float to large lumber rafts down here along the Wisconsin River, trying to eventually meet up with the Mississippi. Reflects up those beautiful colors, the pinks, oranges, and yellows over onto the cliff on our right. But Sunset Cliff, well, it will mark the entrance into our first shore landing at the Witch's Gulch. So there are just a few things I'll need you guys to keep in mind while we're coming into the Witch's Gulch today. The first is that we'll just ask you to all remain seated while we're docking the boats. And just please stay in your seats and we'll let you know when we're all tied up and it is safe for you to stand up and come ashore. Now, that walk back through the Witch's Gulch, it is a couple blocks in and a couple blocks back, the same way you came in. It's a flat boardwalk the entire way back there, and once you make it all the way to the end, you will be met with restrooms and concessions as well as your only available spot here. So if you guys are still back by the restrooms and concessions at around 10:30, like I said, I'll ask you to start heading back, but you do not have to wait for me to tell you it's time to go. Whenever you guys are ready, we can start walking back. But once you guys do make it back to the boat here, well, we'll ask you to take the same seats that you are sitting in right now. This way we can just avoid any arguments, fistfights, or bloodshed over our beautiful blue lawn furniture on board here today. So if you, well, yeah, just remain seated now until we dock the boats. But other than that, I think we should be good to go. So, welcome to the Witch's Gulch.
Sailor water. Yeah. Oh, okay, good. Flex there, just flex back. 15 minutes. Be a little chillier in the shade.
I have two questions I hope they eventually answer. One, are Dells,
Oh, yeah.
and why is this called Witch's Gulch?
Yeah, we were all asking that upstairs.
You know, how did you get this name? Maybe she'll tell us afterwards.
I'm sure it has something to do with some superstition. Yeah. I hear Wayne then, huh?
Okay.
Look up. Oh.
They stopped. They stopped.
Everybody bumps into each other. We stopped it with a rear end collision. Everybody kept going.
Have a narrow path.
See, they like these torches at night, I'm sure. 'Cause they
Yeah,
thought
that would be.
that would be that ghost boat.
Be a good Halloween.
Yes, yeah,
adventure.
yeah. I'm sure they have special Halloween ones. Well, it's definitely a one-way road here. If somebody was trying to get back, you'd have a hard time. Make your water in there. I know. Sounds like a waterfall.
You got it. You got it.
I like Cherokee.
Yeah.
Them fun style.
Here it says witch's bathtub sale.
Oh, nice. That would be a good picture.
building that before the dam was built.
Oh, yeah, I needed it.
Raise the water level, so they wanted to get some kind of structure.
Oh, I don't want anything in the concession stand.
Water, they're
And before the dam was built, the dam backs the water up.